Hey guys, Bob here from anaerobics.com, and today I want to talk about how to deal with hunger when you're on a diet. Okay, because a lot of people talk about, I really want to diet, but every time I go on a diet, I have problems with hunger. I'm hungry all the time. I'm irritable. The thing is this: you should never be hungry when you're on a diet. Okay, if you're hungry when you're on a diet, that means you're doing something wrong. Okay, it means that you may not be eating often enough. Okay, people talk about meal timing not being true. You don't have to do meal timing. I believe in meal timing. This is going to be another blog post on its own, but I think you should eat every 3 hours a day. Okay, like 6 times a day, every 3 hours. Okay, forget about what people say about mealtime. I'll discuss that later. All I'm saying though is if you eat every 3 hours, you should constantly be satisfied. Like just as soon as you start to get hungry, it's time for another meal. So that keeps you from having to deal with hunger. Okay. Another way to deal with hunger when you're eating is to make sure that you're eating enough of everything. Okay, you should have your macronutrients, your carbohydrates, your meat, your protein, sorry, and your fats should all be at the proper levels when you write down your diet and you plan your diet. So that means if you decide to go on a low carb diet or a low fat diet or whatever, and you're just constantly craving this one macronutrient, okay, something's wrong. You're probably not getting enough. And I'll talk about cravings particular foods in another video blog as well. But right now, just make sure you eat every 3 hours constantly. So right when you start to get hungry, it's time to eat again. And another thing is make sure that you do not have too little of a particular macronutrient, fat, protein, or carbohydrates. And another way to make sure that you don't get hungry when you go on a diet is to make sure that you're eating healthy foods, okay? No wasted calories, because calories are like money, okay? Most people, if they don't waste money on shit they don't need, would not have any financial problems. And the same thing with calories, okay? Most people, if they don't eat crap, okay, stuff that has no nutritional value, and they stick to quality foods, they will never be hungry because they'll be constantly eating these quality foods, okay? Nutrient dense, but not calorie dense, as opposed to eating crap, which is calorie dense, but not nutrient dense. Now I'm going to give you an example. This is a picture I saw on Twitter somewhere, okay, that illustrates this very well. How much you can eat, okay, if you eat healthy. And it just says here, McDonald's Big Mac contains 540 calories, 29 grams of fat, and more than 40 grams of highly processed, blood sugar spiking carbohydrates. Now, you could eat all of this, okay, to get the same number of calories. 4 ounces of grilled chicken, 3 cups of broccoli, a medium banana, 8 ounces of plain Greek yogurt, 10 medium strawberries, and a half a cup of blueberries, okay? I like to eat. I could eat, believe me, but that's a lot for me, and that's just one meal. So you could either eat this tiny little hamburger, or you could eat all of that healthy food, okay? Nutrient rich, that means you're getting a lot more nutrients than you would be from getting this hamburger, but you're also not getting any more calories, okay? Like I said, healthy food is nutrient dense and not calorie dense. Unhealthy food is calorie dense and not nutrient dense. A lot of people, when I help them out with a diet, like eating plan, like a quote-unquote diet, or I work on their eating habits, a lot of people think it's a lot of food. It goes from, I'm not hungry all the time, to like, damn, how am I going to eat all this food? Because if you eat healthy foods, okay, nutrient-dense foods, you'll probably be able to eat more of it than you're used to eating with the unhealthy foods. So like I said, the bottom line is this. I'm going to hit meal timing up, how to deal with cravings in other videos, but the bottom line for right now is make sure that you are never hungry. Every time that you're hungry, evaluate your eating plan, your meal plan, your diet, okay? Because you're probably not eating often enough of a certain macronutrient, maybe you're not drinking enough water, or the foods you're eating are not nutrient dense, okay? Until next time, I'm going to be hitting out these video blogs every Tuesday and Thursday, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Anaerobics. And I'll see you in the next video blog. If you have any questions for something I want to address in a future video blog, send me an email, bob@anaerobics.com. I'll see you in the next video.